I've known Chuck now for nearly 15 years, and I can tell you he is a true gentleman, and he will bring great character and integrity to the Department of Justice. He genuinely cares about crime victims, and as Attorney General, he will ensure that victims are treated with dignity and respect. He will make California a better place for all of us to live, work, and raise families.
And next 4 years is going to be so crucial for public safety. We have the death penalty coming up. We have the clemency hearings that we have to resolve. We have the DNA projects that we have to resolve. I can go on, but he's tuned in. He knows what's going on, and that's what is so important.
I'd like to read a letter. My name is Susana Aguilera Marrero, and I sit on the Executive Board of Crime Victims United. This letter is from Miss Barbara Christian. It starts, Dear California voters, my name is Barbara Christian. I am the mother of Terry Lynn Winchell, who was brutally murdered January 8, 1981 by Michael Morales when she was only 17 years old. After 25 and a half years, the murderer was finally scheduled to be executed. However, his execution was put on hold in February because the lethal injection might cause him extreme pain. No one but a mother can know the extreme pain that is felt when her child is murdered. Justice is way overdue. I support Chuck Poochigian for Attorney General because I believe he is the only candidate who will enforce our death penalty law and work to fix the process.
I came down to the Capitol here a few months ago to help Senator Poochigian on a Senate Bill 1545. This bill would have enhanced the penalty for a felon, a parolee, or someone on probation carrying a weapon, that they would automatically get 10 years spent in prison. The person that murdered my son would have been in prison. He was caught several times with a weapon. Because the penalty is not severe enough, a lot of the DAs will not go after it, or they plea bargain it away and get him on a drug charge. This bill is very, very important. It did not pass this year. We're very disappointed that it didn't pass. The senator works for us and tries hard for us. He is tough on crime. And this is a bill that we are going to have to get passed eventually.
We can't allow somebody in the top cop position of this state who thought that it was okay to release killers back onto our streets. Senator Poochigian is the only person who should be in this position. We support him. We're proud to endorse him in this election. And like I said, this is very dear to our hearts, but public safety is number one for us. And we know it's number one for Senator Poochigian. Thank you.
The stakes are as high as they possibly could be. My opponent vetoed the death penalty when it was reinstated, totally seeking to thwart the will of the people. He then appointed proxies to the Supreme Court when the California legislature, a bipartisan legislature, rebuked him and overrode that veto. He appointed proxies to the California Supreme Court to fulfill his will, his opposition to his core, to one of the most fundamental aspects of our criminal justice system, the death penalty in California. He then went on, well, prior to that, supported the Prisoners' Bill of Rights, which has led to some of the most outrageous consequences. And what an affront to the victims of crime against whom they committed such awful acts. And he opposed, most incredibly, opposed the Victims' Bill of Rights. For someone with those values to now want to represent all the people of California as their top cop, to put it mildly, makes absolutely no sense.